নমস্কার বন্ধুরা, নিশ্চয়ই ভালো আছেন সকলে। ভালো আছি, ভালো থেকো এই পর্বে আমরা আবার ফিরে এলাম ডক্টর দেবাশিস চক্রবর্তীকে সঙ্গে নিয়ে। এর আগের পর্বে যা শুনেছি তাতে আমাদের মনে হয়েছে আরও কিছু হয়তো তার কাছ থেকে আমাদের শোনার বাকি রয়েছে। কাজেই তার কাছে তার অর্থনৈতিক যে প্রজ্ঞা, যে মেধা, সেই জ্ঞানের দীপ্তি তিনি আবার ভাগ করছেন আমাদের সঙ্গে। এবং একই সঙ্গে আমাদের আবেদন, এই অনুষ্ঠান ভালো লাগলে আপনারা লাইক করুন, সাবস্ক্রাইব করুন, শেয়ার করুন, ছড়িয়ে দিন বন্ধুদের মধ্যে। ভালো আছি, ভালো থেকো।
Well, I think the psychological impact of COVID has been very, very understated. We did not evaluate the psychological impact, especially for young kids. For kids who are 3 years old has never gone to school, so they're lacking social coordination, social skills. But over time, I think they will overcome that. What we need to really pay some attention to is how we see life in general. For the first time, it is very clear that our life is very fragile. No matter how many doctors you have, no matter how many hospital beds you have, you are vulnerable. And and people in China is equally vulnerable as in India, the United States, everywhere in the world. So globally, it created a situation where we all have to now pause a little bit, start thinking, what is life? What does life mean to me? In the past, life meant having cars, having a house, going out and eating, working like crazy in your office, day and night. There was no family-life balance. Now, with the pandemic, I don't know how long it will last, but the pandemic has made people's life very vulnerable. They understand that their life is very vulnerable. It can change in a second. And so they're doing what they think is beneficial for them as the quality of life is concerned. And I think that's a fundamental change. So going forward, employers have to pay much more attention to their employees' mindset, the employees' psychological good. They kind of ignored that in the past. I don't think they have an option right now. All big companies are doing that, and I think the small companies will have to follow suit to stay in business. Well, first of all, I don't follow the Indian job market as closely as I follow the American job market. But I think India is technologically pretty advanced in a lot of sectors, and a lot of sectors are technologically very weak. In sectors that are technologically very advanced, I think they'll follow the American model. They'll have to, in order to retain good people, they have to give them an option of working hybrid. They just don't have any option. But in terms of low-tech jobs, I think they'll have a hard time finding people who can do the job because of COVID, because they have fundamentally redefined their life. And one of the things that a lot of middle-class family in Kolkata that I talked to has is they miss their maid servants during COVID. I think that's good, because for the first time these people are getting the value they deserve for a long, long time. They never got that recognition, how important they are to our life and how we exploit them like crazy. I think that has to change. For any given society wish to be considered civilized, they have to treat them very differently. And I think the COVID will definitely make an impact on them. Overall, I think COVID has really made us think about our life, about our priorities, about our preferences, and they're explicitly vocal about those preferences and priorities. And I think companies have to adapt. And companies that can adapt will be successful. Companies who cannot adapt.
আমরা শুনছিলাম ডক্টর দেবাশিস চক্রবর্তীর কথা। ঠিক এভাবেই এই অনুষ্ঠানে একের পর এক পর্বে আসেন বিশিষ্ট অতিথিরা, বলেন তাদের অভিজ্ঞতা, করোনা অতিমারিতে কেমন করে কাটিয়েছেন তারা দীর্ঘ 2 বছর। তাদের চারপাশ সম্পর্কে, তাদের অভিজ্ঞতায় ঋদ্ধ হই আমরা। আপনারাও এই অনুষ্ঠান ভালো লাগলে শেয়ার করুন, লাইক করুন, সাবস্ক্রাইব করুন